Okay, there we go. I guess I sort of figured my phone out. Okay, so back to the job at hand. Okay, so first off, here is our Virastar audio foil as used in an interconnect. Okay, this is pure 5/9 silver. Let's see if we can get a good, yeah, it's kind of hard to see that. Okay, too much light. Anyways, 5/9 silver foil, and it is in a aramid paper. Dielectric, which is a very high performance, it's expensive too, aramid paper core that is a great dielectric with the 5/9 silver that we can't see because maybe I should turn this light off. Okay, there we go. It's still horrible. Okay, anyways, so that's that. And we're using, okay, these are the Bochino Audio XLRs that you see. Very well built. I've been sitting on them for 4 years. Because I didn't want to use them for Virastar design, but why can't I use them just to listen to? That was the question of the evening last night. And so anyways, so here we go. Okay, so this goes in, first of all, our foils don't fit in something that's made for a 6 gauge. They're too thin, right? And they use these little teeny, where they are, grub screws. These guys, they don't even bottom out at the in the bottom of the cylinder, you know, for the slot there. So if you can see, I'm not sure if you can see in there or not, but I put in a 14 gauge solid silver, solid core wire. That's just it's like one of these, right? Okay. And I put it in there and then clamp the screws down on that, and that holds it into place. Just like that, holds it right down, presses the foil into the cylinder, and we've got a good contact. Okay, so that's the first step. Now I'm trying a couple things just for poops and giggles. The first being I'm going to clad this in copper, and like a nice copper foil, and that is going on the aramid paper. So this is going to act as a shield, the first shield actually. So we will have the first shield. I'm going to float this 100%, and then on top of the shield, I'm going to put a layer of vibration and absorption, okay, and damper, you know. This is like a butyl rubber material, very sticky, and it adds mass. That's the main thing, is it adds mass to this assembly. It'll go on both sides. We will have that as the next layer, and then we will do the ground wire, which I'm just going to use a shielded silver-plated copper and Teflon wire, and we will use that for the ground wire, because, okay, so normally I use the same conductor for ground and signal, although in the balance design the signal is not referenced to ground whatsoever, so it is not as crucial as it is in a single-ended design. So I'm just going to try a different one, see how that goes, and you know, because hey, if I can, you know, save that much silver, it's a big deal. This stuff is expensive, 5/9s. Anyways, so we got that. Then the next step will be, after that orange wire goes over the vibration damper, is to then put the braid shield. We'll put that on top of everything, and then the braid shield I will actually connect at the source, and I will float it at the load, and then the ground wire will carry, you know, connect the two chassis so that they have their ground connection. So that essentially is the build of this. I don't even know. Well, it's a prototype, so we can name it if we want to. You know, start throwing in your names in the hat, and let's see who wins. I'll bet you can come up with some creative names. Ryan. Anyways, so so that is what we got going. That's the build. I wanted to bring you guys into my cave here to show you some of the things that I do. You know, this is the, you know, where I've got all my prototyping stuff, you know, and it goes, I go crazy in here. There's my, he watches over me the whole time. Mr. James Marshall, and you know, we got all sorts of stuff in here. Ooh, look at this! You want to see something cool? It's kind of the favorite name, everybody's buzzword, graphene. Ooh, Mikey's got graphene too. I got nerd paint. Look at that. Ooh, graphene, yeah, baby. So, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll put some of that in there too. I don't know. I have to think of a good way to use that stuff, but I got it. So anyways, that's it. Thanks for joining us, and I'll start doing a little more, some more videos out here while I'm working on things, and you can see sort of the projects and different things that I work on, and maybe it'll be interesting, maybe it won't, but thanks for joining me, and have a good one. Cheers.